Hey, what's up, guys? Little man with a big opinion here. Today's video is not going to be extremely serious. It was a gift I got for Christmas, and I couldn't tell when it was made. I mean, it was printed in the U.S. It came from the Yellowstone National Park. I thought it was a very neat concept for, the prepper community. It's a nice gift item to get someone, if they still make them. But they teamed up with Yellowstone and Discovery, and they made a deck of playing cards covering wilderness survival. So I won't look through all of the cards with you, but what I can tell you is every single card is stacked to the wire. Like, you've got, this is, the Ace of Spades, and it is covered in information. Here's the Two of Spades, and none of them are repeats. And I haven't even gone through every single card in here. I feel like I would be here for a while if I went through every single card. Eventually, I'll get through all of them, but I've made a prepping video where I talk about you need to have board games and ways to entertain yourself. And a deck of cards is definitely on the list of entertainment. There are hundreds of games you can play from, different variants of poker, goldfish. I've played a baseball game before with it. I've played drinking games with cards. There's a endless possibility of games that you can play with cards. That's not really the point of the cards. There's not totally a point to this video. Like I said, it's an awesome gift. So if a birthday's coming up and this brand of cards is still for sale anywhere, this one, the sticker on the back from the Yellowstone Association said that it was $6.99. I don't know if you have to go to Yellowstone to get it. I got a little cowlick going on. Push that out of the way. You could probably find it on eBay. There might be a different version of it on Amazon. It doesn't have to be this specific brand. But I was very intrigued with the cards. I went through about 10 of them. So, like, the Ace of Spades says survival basics. Major advantages have been made in the development of outdoor clothing, equipment, emergency food, and survival techniques. It talks about fear, pain, cold, thirst, hunger, fatigue, boredom, and loneliness. And so the bottom one definitely pertains to the deck of cards. These enemies are quite often unanticipated and may lower the mind's ability to deal with the situation. Hunger. Hunger is dangerous but seldom deadly. It may reduce your ability to think logically and increase your susceptibility to the effects of cold, pain, and fear. So, I mean, this front card right here could be an entire video of itself. If you want me to break down the information on each card, make little 5-minute videos, I definitely have 52 5-minute videos that I can talk about where I, show a picture of the card, put it up here, and talk about the information given on said card. Matter of fact, I'll talk about the survival basics on the Ace of Spades. So I read the beginning, the major developments. The title of this card is Survival Basics. Fear. In an emergency situation, fear is a normal reaction. Unless an emergency situation has been anticipated, fear is generally followed by panic, then pain, cold, thirst, hunger, fatigue, boredom, and loneliness. So obviously they think fear is the number one item on this list. And as a prepper, I would agree. You can have all the food stored up in the world, all the ammo you could need for security, have a source of water. But if you don't have hope in your situation, then you have no idea how long you can last. They say 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, and then The newest one that I've heard people say is 3 seconds without hope or a plan. And so this whoever designed these cards, at least this very first one, is fairly thought out. Cold. Cold lowers the ability to think, numbing the body and reducing the will to survive. Never allow yourself to stop moving or to fall asleep unless adequately sheltered. Thirst. Dehydration is a common enemy in an emergency situation and must not be ignored. If you can dull your mind, it can dull your mind, causing you to overlook important survival information. So it sounds like generic information, but if you're brand new to prepping, I imagine all the different bits of information on all these cards would be very helpful. Hunger is dangerous but seldom deadly. Okay, we already read that one. Fatigue is unavoidable in any situation, so it is best to keep in mind that it can and will lower your mental ability. Remember that in an emergency situation, this is often the body's way of escaping a difficult situation. So I'll hold it up again one more time. I kind of read that quickly. Camera doesn't want to focus on it. I'll take a picture of it and then put it in the bottom of the video as well, because the camera didn't want to focus on it. Let me know in the comment section down below if this specific brand of cards is still made. If someone has made a different brand of cards. I enjoy the fact that they tied it into a deck of cards, and just looking at the Ace of Spades, it gives you very good information, and then it ties it into itself with the boredom and loneliness. I've already mentioned there's tons of games you can play with a pack of cards, and so in the future I won't explain this idea of the video. They'll just be 5-minute shorts, and maybe I'll do one a week for the 52 weeks of 2021. I just thought about this, and we're already in week 2 or 3, so you'll get 2 or 3 videos this week, and this will be a weekly update as a part of my other prepping information that I'm putting out. So I hope you enjoyed this shorter prepping video, but you've got a taste of what's to come. We have 51 more cards to go through. I will just explain it to you now. The Joker is the disclaimer of liability. The information in this card deck is presented simply to raise awareness, and then it's a full page of liability. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you in probably a couple of days to get 2 and 3 out. And after that, it's a weekly occurrence. All right, later.